We are excited to get back to school this school year in 25-26. So our principals reported back this week. New teachers will be back next Friday, and then students will be with us a couple weeks after that. So currently we are in the enrollment season. Online enrollment is currently open. We wanted to remind all parents that in-person enrollment happens on Monday the 28th and Tuesday the 29th, so next week from noon to 7 at your child's school. Online enrollment continues to be an option, but for those of you that need in-person enrollment, latchkey, or all kindergarten families, we ask that you enroll in person if you're a kindergarten family. So kindergarten families are asked also to complete the Ages and Stages questionnaire, which is part of our Kindergarten Readiness Initiative and one of our strategic plan goals. But more than that, it really sets a foundation of us working with parents, working with kids to get to know families right out of the chute. So we're excited to see kindergarten families in person next week as we continue enrollment. And as a reminder, the first day of school is Thursday, August 14th. All middle and high school students who are new to their building, so all sixth graders, all ninth graders, and then anyone else who is new to the district and new to their building, will have a half-day orientation on Wednesday, August 13th. So once I get through my opening remarks, if there's questions about any of that, we can answer those. Another update that's gone on here in the last few weeks in the district is about a position that is posted that we are taking applications for right now, that is a Director of Partnerships and Belonging. As many of you know, last April we lost a great colleague, a great friend, and a great leader in our district, Dr. William Polite. Dr. Polite was the Director of Equity, Inclusion, and Accountability for I believe about 6 or 7 years in the district, and he passed away suddenly in April. So as I've thought a lot about Will and who he was as a person and what he brought to the district, we've thought a lot about how we maintain that legacy and how we continue building on the great things that he had started, both for our school district and our community. So his position, we've reframed some things, and we've separated out some different tasks, but really the work that he started is all continuing in some way, shape, or form in the district. We're seeking applications right now for a Director of Partnerships and Belonging. The director will collaborate with district departments, school leaders, and external partners to create systems that support student belonging, staff engagement, and family partnerships. They will lead our restorative practices work, which is another goal of our strategic plan. Restorative practices, if you're not aware, is a district-wide initiative that has been going on about 3 or 4 years that we use to strengthen relationships, repair harm, and build community in our schools. That position will report to Deputy Superintendent Gil Alvarez, who's here today. He is overseeing this work to increase parental involvement, to strengthen the connection between school and home for our students. The important work aligns with our strategic plan and the goal of enhancing safety and belonging. The work of the Future Ready Advocates, which if you follow our board meetings, we've done several presentations over the past few years on our Future Ready Advocates who are mentors in our schools. Dr. Polite helped create the model and hired a lot of those individuals to do that work. That will continue, and those individuals will continue to provide mentoring for students based on risk factors in our buildings. Student risk factors, I should say. So the mentors mentor students based on the student risk factors in several of our secondary buildings. So we'll answer questions about that too when I'm done, if we want. And then I want to talk a little bit about credit recovery. Over the past 2 months or so, we've had that come up as a topic of conversation. Just this past spring in May, we had an exciting number of students cross the stage, and more than 3,000 seniors earned diplomas from Wichita Public Schools. The official numbers won't be available until the fall, but we're proud of these students and their accomplishments that they've worked hard to achieve. We had questions that came up at the end of the year that overshadowed graduation, and we want to talk about what we're doing and what we're not doing to help students earn diplomas. Every school district offers options to help students succeed. Wichita Public Schools students have higher risk factors in general, and we're larger, so it makes sense that we provide more options than other school districts. In the end, the students must do the work. We are not giving out diplomas. Students are not receiving diplomas. These kids are working hard to earn diplomas. Sometimes, despite their hard work, students need to retake a class using a process known as credit recovery. Last year, approximately 98% of high school credits earned were original credit, and only about 2% were earned through credit recovery programs. This year, we're creating more opportunities to help students succeed. One at West High, which is an expansion of some current programming that we have. We're just expanding to one of our comprehensive schools, and then one at South High. And if you were able to attend the workshop that we did in July about this, we covered a lot of these topics there. At West, we're launching what we're calling night school, which is more kind of early afternoon school, but it's after school hours. It's offered after school to allow students to complete classes if needed. We offer similar programs at Sowers Alternative and Chester Lewis Academic Learning Center. This is the first time we've offered it at a comprehensive high school. So we'll pilot that and see how that goes. Sorry. At South, we're launching a brand new alternative program to support our Titans. We know that the transition to high school can be rough for some, and they often get off track during their freshman year. At South High, this school within a school program targets specific sophomores with the hope of getting them back on track so they can be successful their junior and senior years. So instead of waiting until junior or senior year when they're significantly behind on credits, we're intervening earlier at the sophomore level to try to get them back on track. We know, and I think people in our community know, that having a high school diploma changes the trajectory of a student's life. We also know the journey to earn a diploma may look a bit different depending on the student and their circumstances. We continue to look for ways to support our students to become future ready, and every student in the district to become future ready. Completely changing gears, but not I guess I shouldn't say completely, but on a different topic, girls flag football will be introduced this fall in all of our Wichita public school high schools. This is another way to engage kids, to get them involved in school, to get them active, and to get them connected to becoming future ready. Wichita Public Schools, along with other districts in Kansas, receive support from the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chiefs Flag Football League to get us started, including uniforms, flags, coaching payments, support, and more. We are working out the details in schools, including hiring coaches and working out schedules. So if anyone is a experienced girls flag football coach, we would gladly accept your application. The schools will announce soon when girls can sign up to play. We're pleased that there's another opportunity for our students to be connected to our schools and also open up more options for girls to get involved in sports and extracurriculars. So those three things were the main things I want to talk about as we start the school year.